Most interesting. It would seem Nicholas is more powerful than I anticipated. But I knew, even if he was stronger than I thought, he couldn't withstand my power. So when I used it against him, his soul was supposed to be wiped clean of all life energy. By the power I possessed, Nicholas was supposed to be wiped from existence. And even though his soul's energy was weakened and he was placed in a coma, he is still in control of his soul. I'll admit, though, it's now a lost soul. No matter. I'll deal with Nicholas later. While he's still in that coma, I need to find a different pawn. Perhaps someone a little more predictable. Ah, it would seem that there is another Nictopian that has great power, just like Nicholas. Only his soul is much weaker. Even so, Jack Fontoum is powerful. After all, he used to be the Phantom King before the Phantom Curse hit. But with my power, I can bring back that legend. The Phantom King was a legend, though he's long gone, his story lives on. If I bring back the legend, his phantom smart will give me a new start. Yes, destruction will spread by Phantom King's advice. No more playing nice, no more playing nice. Let's bring back a legend to help the fight. Let's bring back a legend of darkness tonight. No one in Sector N could possibly dream of my big scheme. They'll all be astounded when Nictopia is gone and my victory is won. I just need to defeat Jack in a duel for my surprise. Then the Phantom King will rise. The Phantom King will rise. Let's bring back a legend to help the fight. Let's bring back a legend of darkness tonight. Alright, big reprise time. Let's bring back a legend to help the fight. Let's bring back a legend of darkness tonight. Let's bring back a legend of darkness tonight. I still can't believe I was forced to be a Nictobian again. Does everybody not know that I willingly became the Phantom King for a reason? I knew the provisions of Timothy's deal and I still did it. And you know why? Because I craved the respect I got from it. I became someone incredibly special. It all started with this scar. I don't even recall how many years it has been since that day. But it all started when before I was the Phantom King, before Nicholas became the Nictopian legend, back when I was the leader of the Nictopian Guard. When I was the Nictopian Guard's fiercest, I was often on my own. So when I met the strange Nictopian, I had no fear of being alone. He said he had wisdom and power, and the most powerful should be king. With the power that I may possess, he and I could rule everything. I found his idea intriguing, though the only one who deserves to rule is me. But that strange Dictopian was scheming and had a friend I didn't see. That's how I got my scar when I led the guard. The Dictopian would cure the bleeding of the knife as long as I did what he said. But I lost control and enraged, and ended up destroying them instead. I expected to be praised near and far for stopping the treacherous thing, but soon nearly scoffed that I knew he shouldn't protect everything. That's why I still was scarred when I led the guard. My first plan for vengeance was foiled when I was banished from my home. My second plan later succeeded. Timothy gave me a planet of my own. If it weren't for Nicholas, I would still be the Phantom King to this day. And I can't take this anymore. I need to make them pay. That's why I still am scarred from when I led the guard. Whoa, that's why in my heart, I'm still the Phantom King. And why I want to rule everything. As you should want that, Jack. Huh? It's not very often Nictopians remember and are one with their curse. You have a gift, Mr. Fontoom. How do you know who I am? Because I have a special gift of my own. I am known as Destructotron, and I've traveled quite a long ways to meet you. Yeah? And why do you want to meet me? Simple. I could use you. Someone who can recollect with the memories of his curse. It's one of my many talents. Interesting. Talent and confidence. You bet. Tell you what, I have an idea. Why don't you show me what you got? Perhaps I could help you grant your wish. I have the power to replicate the abilities of my minions. And if I recall correctly, your curse was done by a Timothy Bommington. He worked for you? Indeed. Now, let's see if you're still worthy to call yourself the Phantom King. I'm in, but I assure you, you won't be disappointed. I can't wait to see how this goes. More importantly, I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship. What's the deal with this fog? Besides, where's your duel disk anyway? Who needs a duel disk when you have this? You realize that's just a table, don't you? Let's do this! Huh? You know, it actually helps when you look at your cards. Not necessarily. Once you see what I can do, you're gonna want to bring back the Phantom Curse. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Because Jack Fontoom is in the house. I summon Crimson Resonator! Next, I'll send one card to my grave to special summon a monster known as the Tricky! Not bad, huh? But just you wait. You haven't seen anything yet. Because since the card I discarded was the monster card Pinecono, I'm allowed to instantly summon it from my graveyard. Hold on, it gets better. Next, I tune level 2 Crimson Resonator with level 5 Tricky and level 1 Pinecono. Burning warrior of the ashes, emerge from the underworld and unleash your ancient swords of peril. I synchro summon level 8 Crimson Blader. Then I'll play this face down and end my turn. Most impressive. Now then, I have a very strong feeling that the card I will draw during my draw phase is my vision spell card. Huh? No way! You didn't even look! Didn't I tell you, Jack? Much like you, I possess a very special gift. Now, allow me to give you another demonstration by activating vision. This spell card allows me to flip up the top card of my deck, but since I already know it, I'll just show it to you. This card is a monster who is a lot like you. Negator, the Destructor! Hey! You're cheating! No, Jack. I'm predicting. I have the ability to predict events before they occur, and I sense your destiny through Negator's power. You hold a great deal of anger somewhere inside of your heart. Am I right, Jack? Give me a break! Real tough! Like it takes magic for someone to know what another person is feeling. You're a hack! Not to mention a cheat! I believe we have a duel to continue, but I assure you that I would never resort to trickery. And if you need proof, I'll let you come over here and shuffle my deck. Let me ask you something. Are you normally this calm? Because you're really starting to creep me out. You should get mad once in a while. You amuse me, Jack. See? You did it again! But it's gonna take more than card tricks and a creepy voice to defeat me. I know exactly what it will take to defeat you. That's the whole point I've been making this whole time. All of your actions have already been decided for you before the duel even started, and I know them all. Not a bad talent, wouldn't you say? Still skeptical, are we? Don't worry. I'll make a believer out of you soon enough. Then you will submit to destruction. Sooner or later, everyone does. Yeah? Well, I'm not everyone. Let's move on. I'll place a monster face down and a card face down. And that's all for now. The cowardly play? Lucky me. I'm going to enjoy this next turn. It's about time. I'll start things off with this. My prediction, I'm about to kick your butt. It's fate. First I summon Crimson Sentry. Yeah. But why keep it when I can activate this, the spell card Crimson Tuning? Since Crimson Sentry has crimson in its name, this card makes it a tuner monster. And then I can tune my level 4 Crimson Sentry with my level 8 Crimson Blader to synchro summon something even stronger. Like, say, the almighty Crimson Dragon. Now I activate my Crimson Dragon special ability. All I gotta do is return one synchro monster in my graveyard, like say, my Crimson Blader, back to my extra deck. And then Crimson Blader's attack points become Crimson Dragon's attack points. Oh, there's more. He's not gonna be keeping all of those points because I'm activating the equip spell card known as Shooting Star Bow Seal. Sure, my Crimson Dragon will lose 1,000 points. But in exchange, he can attack you directly. Interesting. And there's more to come. Reveal face down card. Go! Trap card. Rising energy. That's the card embarked by the core of his strategy. Now here's how it works. All I gotta do is toss one card in my hand. And then Crimson Dragon's attack points increase by another 1,500. But the card I tossed doesn't leave empty-handed, you know, 'cause it was the spell card Jewel Sword. And when Jewel Sword is sent to the graveyard, I get to draw one card from my deck. Hold on, 'cause I'm not finished with you yet. Remember, my dragon still has Shooting Star Bow equipped, so Prepare for a dose of direct damage. Crimson Dragon, attack him directly with absolute power force! Oh! Recognize my talent? Okay, not the reaction I was hoping for. Oh well, I end my turn, which means Crimson Dragon's attack points return to... Let me stop you right there. Huh? I activate my own face down card. It's a trap card known as Damage Orb, and due to its effect, your Crimson Dragon gets to keep its current attack points and not return to its original. Are you sure you want to do that? Absolutely, because in exchange, you lose 500 life points. Ah! Well, you're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Your move. Very well. Let's see what destiny has in store for you. I'll reveal my face-down monster. Gravitic Orb. By successfully flipping up my Gravitic Orb, its special ability instantly activates, and it switches your Crimson Dragon to defense mode. Then I sacrifice Gravitic Orb to play a card you've already seen. No, you're kidding me! Didn't I tell you? Negator the Destructor is a creature that's much like you. Now do you understand? It wasn't a card trick. It was destiny! Fate intended me to summon it against you. And fate intended both of us to pay the price. 'Cause at the moment Negator is summoned, both of us take 1,000 points of damage. Huh? Now the time has come to activate Negator's special ability. Once per turn, I can play a trap card from my hand, and I think it'll serve me best to play this one. It's called Ring of Destruction, and here's how it works. You lose a monster, and then we both take damage equal to its attack points. There's no shame in being dealt pain. No! My dragon! Now do you see why I let him keep its strength? Like I said, there's no shame in being dealt pain. And there's more to come. From my hand, I activate the spell card, Trigger Mirror. It lets me remove a trap card from your graveyard, and then play its effect. If you recall correctly, you've only got one trap for me to banish and activate as my own card. Rising Energy. Oh no! If you use that, your Negator's 2,000 attack points will be added with 1,500. That adds up to 32. That adds up to 3,500. And I only have 3,200 life points remaining. That's right. And all I have to do is discard one card to do this. So I'll discard Makiura the Destructor. I see all and know all. And I even know your worst fear. Failure! You see, back when you were the Phantom King, you tried to destroy a certain Nictopian. However, you failed. Much like Negator, you're arrogant, but to no avail. You see, on the outside, you may seem confident, but on the inside, you lack faith in yourself. Maybe the Nictopian in question is too strong for you. Give me a break! When I was the Phantom King, there was no one stronger than me. I was unstoppable. Hyper Power Gauntlet? Blast! You're messing with my head! I know it's difficult to accept the truth, but I promise you, when you open your eyes to the power of destruction, your fear will be a thing of the past. Come on, Jack. Your planet, the Phantom Realm, awaits their king. You must embrace Negator to conquer him. Join me by my side. Together, you and I will spread destruction everywhere. You're so close. You can't turn back now. Finish what you started. Don't you want to conquer your fears? To conquer Sector N? To conquer Nicholas? I don't know. You do know. But the two sides of your soul are fighting for control. Everyone's soul has two sides. One that serves creation and one that serves destruction. Embrace the destruction deep within. Come on. You're so close. All right. Help me. Help me embrace the destruction. Wise choice. What happened? Where am I? I'm at my house? How did I... Destructotron's plan! I have to warn the others! The Phantom King has risen once again. Isn't that right, Jack? Though my victory is yet to be ensured. Nicholas's aura has returned to life. That means he's finally woken up. Perhaps now is finally the time to take action.
Jack, you got back just in time. Daddy has finally woken up. So how are you?
Never better.
You look different. Did you get a haircut?
No. He's the Phantom King once more. Someone returned his curse. It's more than that, brother. This time, I've woken up. And I've seen the truth. The truth is destruction. Destruction holds all the answers.